coming to you today from the kitchen, and I thought I would take you with me to make dinner. I recently was on Facebook and I was looking at Facebook Reels, and I come across this recipe and I thought, well, this would be a good recipe to try out, so that's what I'm going to do today. So what it takes is broccoli, chicken, Alfredo sauce, and cheese. And you can use mozzarella or cheddar. I have cheddar, so that's what I'm using. And it's real easy. I also have, it didn't have many spices at all. I don't remember seeing any spices. But I like garlic powder and onion powder. And then I've got some salt and pepper that I'm also going to put in this. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to show you what you're supposed to do, and I'm going to try this out, and then we'll taste it together. I've washed my hands, so I have some broccoli, and I'm not making a whole lot. The one they did had the big broccoli. You could use fresh, or you could use fresh steamed or frozen, so I'm just using frozen. And I'm going to break some of these pieces up. They're so big. So I went ahead and steamed this in the microwave. This is frozen broccoli. And then I'm going to get a hand towel here, because then you put your chicken, so you may not be able to see this real good, so let me give you a little. Okay, so I put the chicken in. Okay, and then I think I'm going to put the seasonings on top of the chicken. So I'm going to put some garlic powder, and some onion powder. But like I was saying, you could do this in a bigger quantity. I have the smaller casserole pan. I believe it's an 8x8. But you could do it in the bigger one if you wanted to make a bigger, use more ingredients and make a bigger one. But it's just me, so I will have this for dinner tonight, and then I will probably end up freezing whatever's left. Okay. Oh, I forgot about that. Let me grab a tool to open that jar with. Okay, I've had this tool for a long time. I believe it was my mother's back years ago, and I've used it whenever I couldn't get anything open, and now that my hands don't have the strength they used to have, I use it more all the time. What it does, it grips your jar and gives you leverage. And so now I'm going to pour the Alfredo on top. And I'm not going to do the whole jar because, like I said, I'm not doing a big casserole or what. I think this was called broccoli and chicken casserole Alfredo. It doesn't have the pasta in it, which I'm going to have a homemade roll with mine, so I didn't want to add pasta to would be way too many carbs. So I guess this is considered a keto recipe, but I'm not. I do eat protein, but not like I'm not strict keto. I will eat carbs. I make bread, and I make rolls and cinnamon rolls and different things like that. So this is just because I want to eat rolls when I eat this and not have the added carbs. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the oven at 375 for 25 minutes, and then we'll be back to try it out. Okay, I'm back, and I cooked this for 25 minutes, and then I let it set for a few minutes, and I spread some parsley on it, and here's what it's looking like. Good and cheesy and gooey. And so I'm gonna fix a plate. I'm gonna fix a plate, but I'm not gonna eat yet because I'm waiting on my roll to finish baking. And it's very hot, so I'm gonna let it cool down a minute too. Anyway, here's my plate. Broccoli, Alfredo, and cheese and chicken. So that's how it looks, and I'm gonna give it a taste. Taste the broccoli. Broccoli's good. Not real crunchy, not real soft. Perfect. And with the sauce on it, yeah, that just kind of sets it off. We have a bite with the chicken and broccoli, a little bit of everything. I think that it might have been pretty bland if I hadn't added the other seasonings. So I'm glad that I added seasonings because lately I haven't had very good sense of taste. I went to the dentist a couple weeks ago, and when I got the shots of Novocaine, it felt like I got shot twice in my tongue. My tongue felt zzz, zzz. And I was fine. And then the next time I went to eat something, I can't taste it. And I looked it up on Dr. Google, of course, and that's kind of can happen, and it can take from a few days to a few weeks to come back. I go back to the dentist again on the 29th, and if I'm still not able to taste a whole lot, then I'll be letting him know to see if there's anything that can happen. But I'm going to taste a taste of everything: the cheese, the broccoli, the Alfredo sauce, the chicken. That is so good. I would think that this is a recipe worth trying. Now, like I said, I'm gonna wait till my roll's done. But I think I'm gonna put that in at least every other weekly rotation because it's really good. And I think it'll freeze pretty well because, you know, the broccoli wasn't cooked when I put it into steam, and everything in there is pretty well freezable. Cheese and Alfredo. And I may try it another time adding macaroni. Like I said, in that recipe it did not have macaroni, but I'll probably add penne pasta or macaroni to it another time to try it that way and see how good it is. And if it's good, then it's definitely going back in the rotation. Anyway, who'd have known? Facebook Reels. I've got a few recipes off of them, and I haven't tried them. So I'll be probably trying some more stuff. and I'll bring you with me to let you know how it's. And I'm looking for easy, quick, that a senior can afford on a fixed income to help us stretch our budget and also be able to eat good, nutritious meals. And I'll see you all the next time. Comment, share, subscribe, thumbs up, and have a good day.